In what is being described as one of the most shocking developments in recent South African history, Paris police have announced the arrest of the individual believed to be the actual killer of Nathi Mthethwa, the prominent figure whose untimely death shook the nation months ago. The news has sent tremors through political circles, social media, and the general public, leaving many questioning why it took so long to bring the alleged perpetrator to justice. Sources within the Paris police confirm that the arrest occurred in a high-stakes operation carried out in the early hours of the morning, right in the heart of Paris. The suspect, whose identity is still being withheld pending formal charges, was apprehended without incident, ending months of intense international manhunt. Investigators revealed that the operation was the culmination of a meticulous, multinational effort involving both French and South African law enforcement agencies. This arrest is the result of months of painstaking investigative work and international cooperation, said a senior spokesperson for the Paris police. We are confident that the individual arrested is directly responsible for Nathi Mthethwa's tragic death, and this marks a crucial step in delivering justice for the victim and his family. The investigation into Mthethwa's death had initially faced numerous obstacles, including false leads, conflicting reports, and a suspect who had allegedly been moving across European borders to evade authorities. According to insiders, Paris police relied heavily on advanced digital forensics, surveillance operations, and tips from confidential informants to track the suspect's movements. The breakthrough reportedly came after investigators were able to trace financial transactions and communication patterns that ultimately led them to the individual. The suspect is believed to have had connections that extended across multiple countries, and investigators are now working tirelessly to uncover any accomplices or networks that may have played a role in Mthethwa's murder. Early reports indicate that the investigation is far from over, and additional arrests or revelations could follow in the coming weeks. News of the arrest has triggered an immediate wave of reactions throughout South Africa. Social media platforms are flooded with expressions of shock, relief, and outrage. Many citizens are demanding swift extradition of the suspect to South Africa to face trial, while others are calling for full disclosure on why it took so long for authorities to capture the alleged killer. Political commentators have noted that the arrest could have far-reaching implications, potentially exposing previously hidden networks of influence or individuals connected to Mthethwa's death. Rumors have begun circulating about possible links to high-profile figures, sparking heated debates across news outlets and online forums. Nathi Mthethwa's family has issued a brief statement expressing both relief and gratitude for the tireless work of investigators in France and South Africa. We are thankful to the authorities for their dedication in ensuring that justice is pursued, the family said. While no arrest can bring Nathi back, we hope this marks the beginning of accountability and closure for our family. They also appeal to the public to respect their privacy as the legal process moves forward. The timing of the arrest could not be more politically sensitive. Analysts warn that the investigation may expose connections that could have ramifications for political figures, law enforcement officials, and other influential individuals. There is growing speculation that the arrest could reignite debates over corruption, security lapses, and accountability in both South Africa and abroad. Some experts suggest that the case may also influence public opinion ahead of upcoming political events, as citizens demand more transparency from leaders and institutions responsible for public safety. Calls for an independent inquiry into the entire Mthethwa case have already begun circulating, highlighting the intensity of national interest surrounding the arrest. Authorities in Paris have confirmed that the suspect will undergo initial questioning, followed by extradition procedures if South African authorities request it. Legal experts note that the process could be lengthy, but the arrest itself is being hailed as a monumental achievement in international law enforcement cooperation. For the people of South Africa, this arrest represents a glimmer of hope that justice, long delayed, may finally be served. It also raises pressing questions about the networks and motives behind Mthethwa's death, which authorities are determined to unravel. As the investigation continues, the world watches closely. This arrest marks not just a turning point in one high-profile murder case, but potentially the uncovering of secrets and truths that have remained hidden for far too long. Citizens, media, and political analysts alike are bracing for revelations that could shake the foundations of both domestic and international relations. The arrest of Nathi Mthethwa's alleged killer in Paris is a dramatic, unexpected twist in a case that has captivated nations. With the suspect now in custody, all eyes turn to the unfolding investigation and the potential for justice to finally be realized. The story is far from over, and what comes next may redefine how this case is remembered in the annals of South African history.